Wait a minute, am I live? Yo, what's going on, people? Am I live? Am I live? Let me know. It says so, so I believe it to be true. What's going on, people? Give me a little oi oi, like Pharaoh Phoenix, man. What's up? What's going on? What's going on? Um, yeah, man, we back again. We are back again. Wait for people to come in. Once you come in, please have some manners and like in when you get inside the house. You know what I mean? When you get inside the door, i.e., the YouTube channel. The channel there. Just leave a like, say hi, give a shout out, do whatever, interact, all that good stuff, man. I know those people are probably still working, so hey, it is what it is. What's going on, Will? What's good? What's good? What's good, man? Letting people get in. I know it's you know what? It's on a Friday. I know Friday is a bit funny, but yeah, we'd have to do it on a Friday, man. John Paul Harrington, see you there. We wait for more people to get in. Happy Friday, people, man. Happy Friday. I didn't actually finish until 10 minutes ago from work. That's a risky thing about doing live streams on a Friday because I'm working and sometimes and the phone's going off. Okay. Um, yeah, you can actually, you know what? I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me just put the number so you guys know this is the number there to call in. We're going to chat about it. This is going to be a good one, man. Womb to tomb. Wombing it to tomb in it, man. There's a reason I'm talking about this as well, but we'll get to that, man. Hope you're doing good, people. I'm going to leave that to give us a call, interact. Let me hide that. That's the number there. That's the WhatsApp there. And for anyone that's new, my name is MJ. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing good. I know Friday is a bit of a different time for me to be having this live streams, but the Saturdays I'm doing a gaming, which is starting tomorrow, the gaming event. So yeah, Saturdays are going to be a bit of a mad one. Let's see who we've got so far. So fly away. Now, happy Friday reminds me of the office culture. I'm indoctrinated, man. What can I say? Do you know what I'm saying? Hi, morning, morning, morning. We still do that on the weekly catch-ups. Morning. Happy hump day. You know what's funny? You know what's funny today, yeah? Always happens to me. So I'm working, right? And someone asked me to do him a favor to do some work. So I'm like, yeah, okay, what is it? Well, I'm doing my thing, but I'm like, okay, cool, I can help out. Then it's like I've created this slide, but I need it as an animation. Now the slide's got a video in it, right? So I'm like, all right, cool, yeah. And he's like saying, oh, is there any ways you can sort of like make it a little better? So I'm like, yeah, there's different ways I can make this a little better. I can do my little thing. So I'm like, all right, cool. So send a high res version of the video. And then he's like, no, I don't need the video, man. You misunderstood. Like, no, I just need the bullet points from the slide. I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. And I'm like, why did I not see that? So I'm going back to him. I'm like, okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah, the bullet points. Okay, I'll include that, not the video. Send me an image so I can put along the video, the bullet points. And he comes back to you, goes, no, I think you've made a mistake. No, it's just the bullets, like not the image. I'm like, yo, you know what? Literally, the way I look at things is just so different. Like, I don't know. I just get confused sometimes, man. And I'm reading, you know, when like you're reading it, and then you're taking like after that, I took about, I swear, 10 minutes to reply, like try to figure it out. Like, no, what does he mean? But I don't want to look stupid. You know, them ones there, man. Just understanding what was needed took me about 30 minutes. This is the usual thing that happens to me, man, a work day. Um, Happy Friday, cringe. Hey, what it is, man. Wait, hold on. MJ, thoughts on Lee Judges? He's all right. He's all right. You know what I mean. Lee Judges is a fan from an Arsenal fan channel, AFTV. I like him. He's all right. To be honest though, he goes back and forth with his thoughts. If we lose, he's angry. If we win, Arteta is the best manager and stuff like that. So I don't respect his opinion because it keeps changing like the weather. You don't pick a position and stand by it. Now I know your positions, your ideas can change depending on the situation, but anyway, that's my thought on him. But no, you know what? You saying Happy Friday is cringe? Hey, Happy Friday. I'm saying it anyway. Now I mean it's Friday. It's Friday again. Then Saturday, Sunday. Woo, it's Friday again. We made it, man. We made it. No dismissals, I hope. No people getting sacked. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully, we all made it. But you know what happens, innit? You know what happens is a Saturday. The Friday night, great. The Saturday, then the Sunday, and then which I'm gonna be getting to in the wombing and tombing, like womb to tomb. I'm gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Let's go through what people have to say. Okay. Why do I feel like content creators' opinions are kind of invalid? It's like they only do it for money. Well, some people do it for money. Some people don't. You've got to be careful. I feel the same watching content creators, even though I'm a content creator myself. But some people shill, like especially when they do movies, they movie reaction channel or sports, and they get high up. They get tickets, they get funding, they get backing, they get favorable treatment from the club they support. So yeah, a lot of them you can't trust, man. You got to take them with a pinch of salt, you know. Thoughts on the Gokares signing? I'm delighted, even though um, Isak from Newcastle is now available on the market. I'm still happy about Gokares. I'm still happy about him. I'm like, you know what, he wanted us so bad. Glock 9 settings. I know he's taking a number 14 shirt, Thierry Henry shirt, but I'm like, yeah, go for it, man. Prove your own legacy. Carry on the torch. You know, so yeah, I'm happy, very happy. Um, Mark, I love Friday evenings, but the happier I feel on a Friday after work has finished, the worse I feel on a Monday morning on my way to work. You know what? This is it. We're going to be getting into it. We're going to be getting into it. Just hold that. Keep that thought. Keep that thought. Um, MJ, am I crazy to throw my lanyard at the manager's head after he sacked me? Did you? When did you get sacked? Sorry to hear that, man. When did you get sacked? It weren't this week, was it? To be honest, it don't matter when you got sacked. You got sacked, man. Sorry to hear that. No, you're not crazy. You just had enough. You probably shouldn't have done that. But man, I hear it. Trust me, I've had to have so much self control and restraint sometimes. But when I was younger, I found it harder, and I would literally want to fight people, management, and I nearly got into a fight. I think I said this on a previous stream. But the older I've got, the more calm I've got. I used to be traffic lights and things like this, like if people not traffic lights, but in traffic, I used to argue, man. But no, you got sacked, man. You're angry. I get it. I get it. You shouldn't have done it probably for your own protection, because what they if they're anal, they can be like, oh, you know, you're assaulting me. I don't know, but you're not. No, you're just frustrated, man. Like a lot of people. Jez P. Evening. Why is it you sit in a restaurant or park somewhere and everyone sits or park right next to you? Yeah, I don't know, man. I've had that. I've had that when I've shot videos, man. When I've done when I've been in my car shooting the videos, and then like someone pulls next to me, and they seem to be like watching me. Like I'm like, mind your business. I think they're just seeing someone talk to themselves to a phone. Like I don't know, but yeah, I don't know, man. Street Fighter 6 keeps me going in a crazy working world from the womb to the tomb. You know what's funny? I just bought Street Fighter 6 yesterday. Added it to the collection for the gaming event tomorrow. So if whoever don't know, I will be hosting a weekly gaming event up in North Finchley or Finchley Central Library. Ticket event. You can only get in through a ticket. Um, yeah, every Saturday. Details of that below. I think we've sold out. I've had to stop tickets because there's a lot of people actually. I'll do some tomorrow. I'm going to do some like little videos and stuff, and I'll share it on the channel. But yeah, it's the first one, so we're going to see what happens with that. But yeah, that's one of the games I bought for everyone to play. We're going to give me 2 minutes, guys. We're going to get into the video, womb to tomb, because I've got a lot to say. It's going to be a bit of a story time as well. Martial arts training and hot Asian chicks here keep me sane. Boy, I hear it. I hear it. By the way, that is a number below. Please call that. You can either phone if you're in the UK or WhatsApp, you know. But yeah. But I'm gonna start it off, man. I'm gonna start it off. Thanks for being patient. Let me have a little drink first. We are drinking spring water with some frozen fruit. I kind of like this. A bit weird looking, but it looks a bit ugly now. But frozen fruit, man. Yeah, it just gives it some taste. I'm actually fasting, not today, but I fast on a Monday now. So I don't eat nothing for like 36 hours or 34 hours. And then I'm just trying to watch my weight. So try and drink more water as well. And sometimes water can be boring, but I love cold spring water. Yeah. Thoughts on Chelsea? They suck. Even though we keep buying players from them, I don't understand. We're like Chelsea B team, it seems. Anyway, I'll get back to your comments. If you've got anything, anything extra you want to say, you can always leave me a super chat, and I'll definitely get to that. But you don't have to. I will get to your comments. Don't worry. I'm trying to beg money here, but let me go into it. Let me go into my spiel, man. Let me set the tone. Because let me take the. I'll put the number back on, but let me take that off. Okay, I'm doing this because one of the videos I had, it was last week. I had a comment, and it's like I can't remember what some of the comment was, but the main emphasis of it was we're just going around in circles. You know, you go back to work on a weekday, and it's the same. You repeat the same thing again. What's the point? Now, there's a lot of this kind of content on YouTube. I've seen a lot of people just like saying, why did they exist? Why were they born? Like, they didn't ask to be born. Their parents got jiggy with it. Now they're existing, paying bills and stuff like this. You know, you literally go through life wombing it to tomb it, womb to tomb. What do I mean by womb to tomb? Well, you know, you're born, you have all these aspirations as a child, you get to adult life, and you start paying bills. You start paying bills, and you think you're okay, and then next month you got to pay the same bill again, and you're keeping up with the rent and things like this. You get older, you might have a couple kids, maybe a relationship, break up, whatever. You get old, you die. And it just feels very empty. It just feels like you're on the conveyor belt lifestyle. Just going through the motions. Like, what is the fun's been taken out of it? You just feel like you're not living, you're surviving. I've got some slides I want to put on. But first, I kind of want to go through a little story time just to bring this home. An experience of my life when I felt I can't do this anymore. So it was around 2013. At that time, I was, I think I was at my mum's paying, giving her money for rent. And I lost my job at that time. I didn't have a job. So I remember you got universal credit now, but I had to sign on. And in those times, you couldn't do it online. You actually had to go to the job center. So I was going to the job center. Is it every Wednesday? It was a horrible place. Oh my God. I just remember this guy, like, I used to go in and there was this old guy. He's like, give me my money. Give me my money. He's like, sir, calm down. Give me my money. He always used to be there doing the same spiel. Give me my money. Like, and I was like, oh God, like, I'm not like these people, man. I want to work. Like, I felt like I was associated with them. I was like, man, I heard about this. This is when you go to the pits, like, I'm here. Obviously, some people, they're forced to do it, like myself. You're in a position where you haven't got a job. I can't remember if I was let go or I can't even remember. It don't matter. I was jobless at that time. So I was trying to get a job. And I made it apparent that, listen, I ain't trying to be on this dole money. I like earning my crust. So help me out. Anyway, so yeah, doing that. God, that was. And I remember one time, I was late. Now, if you're late to get your job, your dole money, as they used to call it, you get fined. No, you don't get fined. They don't give you your money for the 2 weeks. You get paid every 2 weeks. That's it. Yeah, I was going every 2 weeks. So if you're late for that appointment, you don't get that money. And I was like, yo, I need the money. Like, so what they have is a crisis loan. Gosh, even the name of it was like give me shivers. Like, oh, I need to apply for a crisis loan. So basically, what it is, you need to fill out a document, give the reasons why you were late, and go in, and then you can get your money. So anyway, I'm going in there now, and then like I see these guys, the guys and girls, black guys, black brothers, sisters. They were young, well, my age, maybe younger, and they're all talking and they're talking to themselves. So I'm going in there, and they're stopping and look at me when I'm coming in, innit? I'm walking towards them, and all they're looking at me. I'm like, I have to ask for a crisis loan from these guys. Like, it's just like, I just felt so ashamed. I remember, like, I had my head down. I was like, yeah, yeah. I couldn't even, I felt so feeble, so pathetic, begging people for a crisis loan at my age. I remember I was like, yeah, yeah, can I have a crisis loan? Is that, excuse me? I was like, crisis loan. Can I get a crisis loan? Even now, I remember that feeling. It was pathetic, man. And then, like, and I remember one of the girls like, "Oh, darling, sure." I think she knew that I felt embarrassed about it, and that made it even worse. Because I was like, "Oh my god," she's like feeling sorry for me. Like this is what how I just feel low at this point. It was a low point in my life. Um, but anyway, eventually I got a job in an agency. No agency. Sorry, I joined an agency and they got me a job in a warehouse. So I got to the warehouse. It was near Park Royal. Basically, it was like linens. So you're packing linens. So what it is, you get the linens, you got to fold them up, you put them into the packaging, and you give them to the other person to put in full machinery and stuff like that. Like they put well, they had machinery, but not that's efficient. Efficient, sorry. And they put that in the packaging and whatnot in the box. So I'm doing that, and at the time as well, I'm kind of lonely at the time, trying to make friends. A lot of Polish people there, funny enough, but I make friends with anyone. Like, so I'm like, yo, man, like I saw this guy. I was like, yeah, yeah, how you doing, man? Like, how long you been here? Like, he's like, well, oh, from the country or work with, I was like, no, 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 work. Like, how long you been working here? I'm trying to make conversation, innit? He goes, oh, not long. No, no, he goes long, long. So okay, okay, cool, man, cool. So I'm like trying to think of things to say in it to make the conversation. I'm like, what? I don't see the women, man. Where are the women at? Trying to, what I mean, create that rapport, have a laugh in it. Like, I don't see the girls, man. What's going on? And he was like, no, like that. I was like, all right, that went down like a lead balloon. And I'm like trying to make conversation with him. He just ain't having a bar, right? So anyway, we're doing the thing. So you get the packaging, then in the packaging, duh, 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 for hours, duh, 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 like for hours doing that. Like it was mindless. It was just like, I was like, wow, like okay. And then I'm working there. What I hear is, what's that? I was like, lunch break. So I'm like, oh, okay, lunch break, cool, man. I ain't got any lunch on me, so I'm following them to the canteen. They're all rushing off in it. Like I'm like there, perfect, trying to get in, like get in with someone, man. Anyway, going to this canteen and stuff like that. I got my veggie lasagna or something like that. But everyone's like, it's like school. Everyone's in their little areas, their sections, sitting. And I got, so I'm like, I get the sense that they want to be in their own sort of place. So anyway, I sit down by myself in it, eating my thing, And then there's flies flying around. I'm like covering my food, trying to get flies. I just remember being a real low point, man. Anyway, what? What? We're going back already? Go back to work. I'm like, I even dug into this, man. It took me like about 20 minutes to get the blimmin' lasagna. Going back. So this is like how it went in the day. I did this for about 4 days, right? And then did it? No, I did it for 4 days. And that last fifth day, I woke up, and where something keeps you in the bed. Where you're like something's holding you back. Like I was depressed. I was like I couldn't get out of bed. I was like thinking, man, I can't do that. I can't be packaging linen, man. Like I know I sound ungrateful, but you feel every minute of that place, every minute lasts an hour. It feels like I was like, I can't do this. I know I need a job. I can't. I can't. Like I've been studying and stuff like that. How am I doing this? So anyway, I remember I phoned him. I was like, yo, you know what? I can't do this. So I cancelled the job. I didn't go again in it. But it was that feeling of going through the motions. I was thinking to myself, is this it? Is this what my life is going to be? Getting up, working until I retire and then die. Is this it for me? Now, there's so many people that go through this where it's like they don't have anything to live for, it feels. Where people are just sort of coasting through, surviving, not enjoying life. You got the car insurance. You got, I don't know, internet, broadband, phone bill, utility bills, rent, water, gas, electric, car fines, car, parking permit, travel, oyster, like for work. It's like you're literally just surviving until you die. That's what a lot of people are going. I feel a lot of this pain. I feel a lot of this dread. And the weekends aren't even fun anymore because it's like you've done this so much, you know how this goes. Yeah, you enjoy a couple of the nights, but the week is coming. Monday's coming again. So it's all about how do you beat that, man? Now I don't want it to be a downer. I don't want it to be a this sucks, but I don't sugarcoat stuff. I just say how it is. And I'm just saying a lot of people are feeling like that. Now, you can say, don't be negative, your negative channel, you should be uplifting. I will uplift when I uplift, but what I'm trying to say is I'm calling a spade a spade. I'm saying it how it is. And I know a lot of people that comment on my channel, that comment on my videos, aren't happy with their life, aren't happy to be living. I get emails, some emails I don't even talk about because I get emails where people are saying literally, I don't know why I'm still here. Like, or your video is great. Please, really help me because I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, it just helps me to have a bit more encouragement and to know I'm not alone, all this kind of stuff. Literally, people are feeling like that. Go getting by, room to tomb, nothing to live for, with a few bits of happy joy and stuff like this. So let me I'm gonna go into a slide now because there's certain parts of this womb to tomb that I want to talk about. So let me just remember, people, I'm owed. So, like, yeah, I don't, it takes me long to do stuff. But I want to put the slide on. Hold on. I want you to let me know. Oh gosh, am I? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Can you see it? Hold on, hold on. Let me. Okay, right. Let me minimize myself there. And I want to talk about womb to tomb. I want to talk about the things that make it so. Let me just go back to the comments and see what you're saying. Mark says JPH. What's that? Okay, they're having a conversation there. Surely, okay, John Paul Harrington. Surely we are more than 2 dates on a tombstone. We have a purpose in life. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, you have a. Okay, people are just talking. Oh yeah, good to see you as well on the live. Well, I'm not seeing you. I'm seeing your message. But yeah, good. Thank you for catching the live. All right, let me go into it. Let me go into it, man. Let me go into it. So womb to tomb. So yeah, so I was looking at images and stuff, and I came across a passage in the Bible. I was like, whoa, okay, this is quite cool. Hold on, I don't know if you can you still hold on, hold on, hold on. So I'm gonna do it like this. Let me do it like this. Yeah, let me do it like this. All right, so yeah, let me read this part of the Bible because I was like, so even it's a book of Job, right? 10:19, and it depicts a man struggling, questioning why he's alive, which I wanted to read because it's even showing you people that are in the Bible that are supposed to be looked at as like higher than, godly people. They were suffering as well. So let me just read this 1 second. Okay. So yeah, the book of Job depicts a man enduring immense suffering, even questioning why he was born, if his life would be filled with such hardship. This highlights the idea that even believers can experience profound suffering and question their faith. All right. Job 10:19. I should have been as though it should have been as though I've not been born, carried from womb to tomb. These are the words of suffering Job, as he voices his protest to God, having lost every earthly belonging and all 10 of his children, and presently being surrounded by miserable comforters. He regretted ever being born. My soul loathes my life. I will give free course to my complaint. I will speak in the bitterness of my soul. Your hands have made me and fashioned me, an intricate unity. Yet you would destroy me. Remember, I pray, that you have made me like clay. And will you turn me into dust again? Why then have you brought me out of the womb? Oh, that I had perished and no eye had seen me. So this is in the book of Job. It just shows you, it just kind of demonstrates that this feeling of lack of self-worth is not a new thing. It's just increased. But this is something that people went through. The trials of the womb to tomb, the trials of questioning what their life is. Now, obviously, some people had things happen to them, so it made it worse. But yet, we all go through some existential crisis, some trauma, whether it be going into a job you don't like, being alone without a relationship, without someone you love, paying bills, getting fired, all these kind of things. Yeah, they may be bigger and smaller to some people, but they're still trauma, and it's adding to a lot of the trauma people have. You know. Um, oh, thank you. Yeah, John Paul Harrington says, yeah, the Book of Job, one of the best books in the Bible. You know. Um, thank you, Mark. Made a great therapist. I'm just yeah, I don't know where to place me either. I don't know if I'm just speaking how it is, man. So let me go through it. But thank you. I just wanted to give you that just to show it ain't just people today that are just feeling like that. It's people that of yesterday years. All right, the predetermined path. Um, the predetermined path basically is people being pushed through paths that they don't even want. So you hear a lot where I hear a lot, especially in certain communities, where it's like when they're a kid, right? You need to go to college, or you need to go to school. Make sure you get your GCSEs. Then you need to go to college. Then you need to go uni. After that, you get your masters. After your masters, you go get a job. You be a doctor, a teacher, or a lawyer. After that, you need to get yourself a house. You need to have yourself kids. You need to be married. You need to all this kind of stuff. This is the predetermined path. And you get all these kind of things you need to fit by these routes you need to take. And they're not even your own. It's not even like you thought them up or, oh yeah, okay, let me have my own choice. It's literally things that people have for you, destinations that people have put you on, and it's something where you don't control your own path. Now, a lot of people are living like this, where they're just being told to do certain things. And I think that adds to the lack of value because they're not finding any happiness in it. They're not doing things for themselves. They're not finding joy, doing hobbies. It's literally, you've got to do this or that's it. You're not you're not in the social ladder. You're not a good citizen. You're not a good person. That's what's happening to a lot of people. So you've got the illusion of progress. Now, the illusion of progress, that refers to getting that raise. Oh man, I made partner. The movies. You see the American movies. They always got to make partner. Have you noticed that? I gotta make partner this year, it was the big Christmas dinner, and the boss is invited over. Like they got to make a good impression to get to make partner. Getting the watch, getting the cars and stuff like this, buying all these things. It's literally a way of just dulling the pain that you're not living the right life. You're not living a life of happiness. Now, these things, that's why you see a lot of these musicians, artists, movie stars. When you go, remember, was it MTV? Was it MTV Cribs where you go and have like 7 cars and all this kind of stuff? And you get the little excitement, it's a little buzz, isn't it? I mean, I only have 1 car, so I don't know about that. But it's like if you get trained or something, you get that little excitement. Once you've got that, what you really wanted to get and you're excited about, that goes. You need to get the next thing and the next thing to keep that excitement up. But what it is, there's a hole there deep inside you. And it's like you're trying to put little things. You're trying to put marble in the black hole. And you're trying to fit it, trying to clog it. But the thing's falling right through. So you've got to put another one. And you put another one. And you put another one. You hear these people where they're like shopaholics. shopping all the time, buying stuff, buying new clothes and stuff like this. They can never have enough. They forget some of the stuff they have. It's there to dull the pain. How many people getting tattoos? I'm gonna do a video on this actually. Getting tattoos. People getting tattoos all over their body. Tattoos after tattoos after tattoos after tattoos. This message, that message, this message. Literally, it's a cry for help, man. A lot of these, not everyone, but a lot of it, it's like they're not happy with themselves. They have a yearning. They feel nothing. They feel invisible. You feel you're going through the motions. So buying stuff takes away a bit of the pain. It dulls it a bit, you know. Let me go to the next one. Escapism. It's kind of like the same thing, but with escapism, I'm talking about, what was it? Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, baby. I'm talking about, taking all these drugs. And I used to fit into that. I used to do a lot of escapism like this. So it'd be the drugs, sex. What other one is there? I mean, they're the main ones, aren't they? You just escape it. It got. I remember it'd be every blimmin'. At one point every Friday, man, calling a dealer up, getting a cheap chocolate bar, whatever. Getting what was it I used to get? What chocolate? When I was eating like chocolate, because I can't eat chocolate with milk now. It was the minstrels. I was getting minstrels. No, Maltesers. I used to get different ones. Get a bag of chocolate, making sure the movie was right or whatever, or watching whatever, make sure the DVD was in, or I'm playing FIFA, or it was match of the day. Calling up the dealer, making sure that was on point, making sure that was all covered. Friday was a long week. Oh God, yeah. Oh, thank God. Oh God, yeah. Get it out. I just want to forget. Like, make me forget. Let me take this stuff just to get out of my brain, innit? I had friends that did worse. They did the higher level things. And then, like, literally, it's temporary. That's why I kind of stopped all that. It's like, this is temporary. You go back to the same position, the same state of mind, you know? And it's like, I'm doing all this, but nothing's changing. I'm taking all this, I'm taking partying, whatever. Nothing is changing. I used to love like women, like obviously not now, but like, well, women are great, but I'm just saying, I used to be doing all that every minute, new girl, new girl. I was living a mad life. It got to a point where it was just, I didn't even get enjoyment for the women. I got enjoyment from telling my friends about the women. That's how bad it got. So bad. I remember I was, would you getting jiggy with it, like with a girl, keeping it YouTube friendly, PG-13 and that, getting jiggy with it. And I remember this is like pause on this, but I remember I was doing that. And the only thing I'm thinking of is, I can't wait to tell the man then what's going on. I bagged it. Like, I can't wait to tell them, man. They're gonna love it. Like, that's how sad it was. That's how pathetic it got for me. I'm probably oversharing, but I just keep it real. That's how bad it got. I was going nowhere fast. I was trying to escape because I wasn't happy, man. I was in a job. I didn't like it. I was like, yeah, I was like, well done. I got the job where I got a degree from, like, but I hate it. What? But this is supposed to be the happy ever after. Finally, I've got into my other people that got higher grade. I got a 2-2. People got first and didn't get. They're working in Tesco's. I managed to have the gift of the gab and the right avenues and stuff. Managed to get into the industry. And I remember at that time, I couldn't stand it. I was like, what? Hold on, all these years, all this uni debt, and I hate it. Oh man, it was bad. It was bad. Um, yeah, yeah, it was bad. Let me go into the chat. Let me see what I'm seeing. The chat's going off here. Let's see. AZ is saying stuff, bro. Chat about London Uni. Man, that's a whole thing in itself, man. I have to do something about that separately. But London Uni was I kind of like with London Uni, I was a bit more sensible. It was the Royal Holloway. When I went to Royal Holloway University in Egham, that's when it got crazy. But I just tried to keep it sensible in London Uni, even though the London Uni, I went to UEL, yeah, and it was poor. It was they didn't get you ready for the industry. Why are you focusing on women, bro? There's money to be. Well, at that time, yeah, I know that now. At the time, I didn't, getting jiggy with it, Victor. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. It was. I was definitely getting jiggy with it at that time. It was just pointless. Let's move on, though. Let us move on. Um, right. So yeah, man. These are. This is how it was before, not now. This is how it was before. Um, Awareness. This is another part of I think why people are feeling that this just you're woman to 2 minute. The people when you're aware. All right, so when you take, let's say, Matrix style, you take the red pill and not the blue pill. I remember like the awareness is hard. It's not easy. It's like you're aware of all the madness. So it's like you're like all this is fake. You know that all this small talk is BS. All these interactions are just meaningless. The things you're doing, you're just going for the motions. You don't really care about the vision of the company because you don't have a passion for it. You're seeing people in the movies and they're just fake. You don't even look at these stars like that. They're just people. But everyone's adoring them like there's some god or something. And it's a gift and a curse being aware because at the same time you're clued up to a lot of stuff. But it ain't easy because the world is crazy. What's that thing? What's that saying? It is no measure of health to be well adjusted to an insane society. So just because you're aware, that means everyone's crazy and everyone's managing in a crazy world. Everyone's getting by because the whole world's crazy. So it's like you don't fit in because you know better. You've sussed it out. All this buying, all this, was it Black Friday and stuff where people are fighting over the TV, especially in America. You see all them people fighting over things like consumerism. When you see all these businesses where they just want you to buy, 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 but even the media, even what's funny? I was watching something. I was like, it's very hot, right? We've had some hot days. But I was watching the news, the weather forecast, and it was the news. They were talking about how heat wave, be careful, you could die, all this kind of stuff, like basically that kind of vibe. I'm like, we've been complaining about not having a good summer. We finally have a good summer, and it's all the moaning. It's just like a constant make you feel like a constant woe, a constant negativity, just constant like, yeah, this isn't good. Like any way you spin it, it's never good, and that's the media. The media loves doing that. Even when it's sunny, they're trying to put a spin in it. Oh yeah, but people are passing out. You got to stay hydrated. I mean, it's true. You got to stay hydrated, but be happy, be grateful that we've got the sun. We were moaning before that, saying we ain't getting a proper summer. Do you know what I mean? But it's always bad news. But anyway, but that's besides the point. But being aware, that just makes life harder because you know what's up. You know it's BS. Work. Yeah, let me make this bigger. Work. This is the main work. Anyway, this is the main problem. See that? Nowhere. See that? Nowhere. Work. And this is, I think, the main reason why you feel womb to tomb. You're wombing it to tomb it. I remember when I was working for myself at one point, and savings as well, so I didn't actually have to work full time, and it was one of the best points of my life. I had able to study, just self studying. I remember I was doing crazy. I was solar gazing, looking into the sun and stuff like this. I was walking on dirt barefooted, doing grounding. I was like, yeah, I was on a mad one. I was like, literally, man, I was proper at one with nature at one point. I swear to God, I was on a different vibe. Um, and it was just a better life. I had time just to appreciate things. I had time for connections. I had time to hang with my friends instead of like rearranging. because I can't fit it in the diary. I just had time to be. I had time to live. I had time to exist. But when you work, and listen, I know it's hard for a lot of people to have jobs, so I don't want to seem like I'm ungrateful. I'm thankful to have the job I have, and the people, yeah, for the most part, are great. And I'm thankful to have work because I know a lot of people that are struggling. But this work thing, like, wow, wow. Monday to Friday, couple days off, then Monday again. Struggling 8:30 to 5, 9 till 5:30, longer hours for some people, stressed out, having conversations. I remember having a conversation about everyone's getting gas because talk about the bonus scheme and like, yeah, we're on course for a 2% bonus scheme, like, on your paycheck and all this kind of stuff. And I remember like everyone was like, ooh, and I remember they're like, by the way, I remember it's cringe, man. We're there and saying we're all gonna have a bonus scheme and we're gonna do it. We're successfully gonna do it because we've done very well. So we're gonna raise it by 2%. And everyone's like, woo, like that. I swear to God, everyone's like that, clapping and stuff. I'm trying to like that. And then people asking questions like, so how do we, will that be guaranteed? Like, really getting into it. I was like, I just want to get out of here, bro. Like, I just want to clock out. I want to get out of it. I don't care about this. Just pay me the money that I can pay for my bills and let me spend my own time. I was never one for overtime. I hated that stuff. I always liked my own time. I didn't like staying in a work extra longer than I had to be there. I didn't having conversations about the 2% pay increase. And I remember my last job, my manager would have meetings with me and say, I've got good news. Yeah, we're going to increase your hourly rate, like that, all that kind of stuff. Like, and looking at me to be like, I'm like, and I had to fake it. I was like, oh wow, great news. Like just going for the deals. I was zoning out. I was probably thinking of like, should I have pizza on a Sunday or what's that? Should I make home cooked food? Like, I didn't care. Honestly, I'm a person that I need money and I want to do things for money, but I don't live for money. I don't like, how can I put this? Money isn't my world. Money isn't my God. I just have to get it to pay off stuff. But I don't care. I'm like, I really don't care. You just pay me what you need to pay me for me to pay my bills and go on. And let me have my time to my family and myself and whatnot. But these conversations, the good old printer conversation. Oh yeah, it's still not working. Yeah. But we've got the good news. We're getting the tech to come over, and we've got some inkjets to be able to put them in to be able to do the printing again. Oh well, thank goodness, Charlotte, because that was getting on my nerves. And we can actually print now. Okay, this stuff. All getting an email like there's donuts in the office today. Like, ooh, okay, ooh, we've got there Krispy Kremes. Like, all this flipping pathetic, bro. Bro, I get cringed out by all that crap. I don't care. Like, I'm like, you're so pathetic. Like, you're so pathetic. Like you're just so pathetic. Like, who the hell cares? They managed to get in the Krispy Kremes. Oh, with the sprinkles on top. Oh wow, okay. We're really doing well today. Like, like it was so meaningless. People talked about and then they'll be talking about the company like they're really like into it. Like, I checked our, this guy, he didn't need to do this, but he's saying, I checked our conversion rate, by the way. I just thought I fancy checking it out. We're actually doing better. We're on track to do better than last quarter. And I had to pretend like I gave a damn. So I'm like, oh, really? Oh, right, okay. Well, that's better than last quarter. I always found it good if you repeat what they said, like someone use the wording for what they said, it makes you sound like you're really interacting with them and really thinking it. So if they'd say like, let's say for example, oh yeah, I think like if we do this LinkedIn post, we can get better conversion on our statistics. And so what you can say is, well, okay, yeah, increasing statistics with the LinkedIn post. Actually, that might really work. Let's do stuff like that. That's a little nugget. If you get that worked for me. So whenever someone says that and you need to pretend that you're interested, I just try and repeat some of what they said. That's what I try and do. I don't care. I don't care about. Just pay me. Just pay me, mother effer. Just pay me my money. As long as you're in business, that's all I care about. Like, are we getting made redundant? They're the meetings I want to have. Are we getting made redundant or what? We're still not getting made redundant? Cool. You lot can, you know what I mean? Really, it's just meaningless. And it's just, God, the constant traveling, getting packed into a tube. Like this image here, packed in like a sardine. Everyone like edging, blimmin' the tube there and the doors. Everyone's edging forward, innit? You know what everyone's doing, innit? Everyone's like, they're not looking at each other, we edging forward close to the door, innit? Because you know, all right, that train's coming in 1 minute. You know it's going to come, innit? And then some people, you don't even let the people go off. Like, let the people go off. You know, one side is like, they're empty, innit? The other side, people coming off. So you go in. If you're in London, you know what I'm talking about. If you're from somewhere else, sorry. You're probably not getting it. But, yeah, man. Like, all of that. Oh my gosh. Can't stand it. So there's a few, we've had a few few comments here. Let's go for it. Let's see. It said you can literally see everything though. AD33 Jesus, I love the name. Says hi. Let's see. Okay. What's that? Leggings should be banned. What are we talking about leggings? What are we getting on here? Well, what are you guys chatting about? What's this about? I'm worried. He's talking about leggings. I'm worried where this conversation's going. John Paul Harrington, work is just a place to drain you and distract you from the truth. Yeah. Drain you, definitely. It don't distract me from the truth. I know what the truth is. Let me just move myself up. It's hidden there. It never distracts me from the truth. I know what the truth is, unfortunately. Yeah, man. Yeah, Victor. Yo, I'm just saying how it is. Like, literally, man. It's just like they just talk a load of crap in these meetings. Like, does anyone else feel that when you go in these meetings? Does anyone else get this? Where you don't really care. If you do care, fair enough. But anyone really care? Like, do you care about like I don't know the things they be doing to enhance the culture in the work, all this kind of stuff? Maybe you do. I don't know. I just don't. You know. Uh, let's see. Hey guys, be careful in the comments, man. Let me not see some stuff here because I'll need to start. If anyone's saying something that's rude or whatever, offending anyone, man, I have to block people off this. I don't want to, but you leave me no choice. Put on that block party. Okay. Let's see. Okay, football 247. Best thing from COVID pandemic is working from home. How did people survive before? I actually said this. I've had this conversation. I don't know how we did this 9 to 5 thing. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't know how we did it. How did we manage to do this? How was it Monday to Friday going in the office? How the hell did I do that? It's pathetic, man. You lot talk about leggings now. Let me get back into it. But yeah, this women to tomb thing is crazy. Instead of especially if work has come involved, instead of enjoying life, enjoying the things of life, enjoying the natures and the beautiful things about it, we're literally surviving. Now, sure, you may have a couple kids along the way, a relationship, holidays, stuff like this, but for the most part, we're literally at a point now, especially due to the financial climate, the financial situation. You're literally surviving. You're on survival mode. It's not living. It's surviving. Working out enough money to pay this month's, and then you got to do it all again next month. It's it's crazy, and it's constant, and it doesn't stop. And it's like I wish we can go back to a time, yeah. All right, this is gonna sound crazy, right? This is gonna sound really, really, really crazy. But you know, when I watch these sort of like dystopian zombie things, like Last of Us, or these kind of things, or The Walking Dead, like these kind of things, right? There's one thing I do admire about it. Now, I don't admire the blimmin'. I've just seen. Hold on. Oh, okay, you talk about leggings and gyms and stuff. Okay, let me know. All right, sorry. What was I saying? Um, I've just lost my train of thought. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was just saying. Oh gosh, I can't believe that. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. I can't remember what I was saying. But anyway, the comments are going off, man. That just threw me off, innit? Someone remind me what I was just talking about. I was going to go into one. Anyway, in the meantime, we'll just read more comments. We knew and see nothing before and were born, and in my opinion, it's the same when you die. Um, yeah, yeah. Cherry Blush, they convince humans that they need to be constantly productive and on the go. It never ends. Yeah, it never does end. Yeah, literally, you're on the go. You literally, yeah, it never stops. It it never ends. There's no end to it. Oh, I know what I was talking about. No, I wasn't talking about leggings, Farah. I was not talking about that. You were probably talking about leggings. I was talking about watching these dystopian zombie things, right? The one thing, I don't admire the zombies, but I kind of like the fact that they've gone to a time where it's collapsed. The whole infrastructure of work and all this kind of stuff. The old world has collapsed. And it's now just a bartering system. Oh, by the way, before I go on, let me just, if anyone wants to call in, let me just put the number there, man. Just have your say in it. If you want to say something, let everyone hear in it. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. So I'm gonna leave the number there. You can phone and you can WhatsApp. Let's get it cracking. I think people tried to call, but have I not got reception? Had a missed call. Okay. Let me put it. Okay. So yeah, give a call if you can. Anyway, I'll leave the number there. In fact, let me put it bigger. Let me put it there. Right, yeah, anyway. Um yeah, like like going to a world where we don't have to pay, like cash has kind of gone outlawed in those things. You've kind of gone back to like a bartering system where you're exchanging goods for other goods. That's kind of how we started this. How we started. Um you'd be like, "Oh, I need I need this cow or something like this. I need your cow. I got two sheep." It's a bad example, but you know what I mean. It's that kind of thing. Bartering. And it's like you're earning your keep. You're not being overworked. And when I mean that, you're working hard, but it's not like this. Don't seem natural. Sitting at a desk 24/7 don't feel natural. And we've got a call. Okay, let's give me 1 second. All right, hello.
Yo,
Hello, how's it going, man? What's your name? Where you calling
yo, what
from?
you saying, bro?
What's your name?
Yo,
Yeah, can you hear me?
yeah, bro, what's good, bro?
Yeah.
Listen, bro, I just wanted you to chat about the stay on London, innit? By the way, bro, your content,
So you cut out there. Say that. Say that again.
bro. I'm saying I love your content, bro. I swear I'm watching it all the time at work. But I just
Oh,
wanted you to talk about the stay on London, bro. It's getting messed up in it, and I think only you can put people to think in it.
yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. Talk about what do you think's mess up about it? What's it that particularly makes
Gym
you
in it,
feel?
the gym, bro. I can't even go to the gym no more, bro. There's more girls than guys in the gym now. And all they do is the same thing now.
Oh, what with the leggings? Oh, that's okay. Okay, okay. I've caught up now.
Nah, not the leggings, bro. The
What?
gym.
All right. Okay. So what is it? What do they do? What is this very sexual?
Bro, they need to stop coming to the gym, innit? I swear to God, bro. All they do, we all know, they just come there to just pop up their asses and that's it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
need to go there to do something else.
I wouldn't say yeah. For what the gym that I go to, what gym do you go to actually?
South London, innit?
But okay, okay. Because the gym I go to the gym group. It's
Bro, come on, bro.
It's a
Come
mixture
on,
of
be honest,
people.
bro. We all know what they come for, and we all know why they wear all of these stuff in it for attention. And
Yeah,
it's disgusting, bro. Imagine I can't even go out with my daughter anymore.
yeah. No, a lot of girls do that. Not all. There's a couple that
It's
actually
disgusting.
work, but there's some.
Bro, imagine men wearing boxers in that. Is that do you
No, I
think
don't
that's
imagine that. I don't imagine that.
in it?
Yeah.
Bro, I see girls here, literally, it looks like they've stepped out of bed, yeah, with literally nothing, and they come into the gym flexing their asses in that. Come on, man, that's disgusting. I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah. It's attention. It's they like the
It's all
attention.
attention, bro. It's all attention. Because you can wear something else, to work out. And it's literally ruined gyms now. Literally ruined gyms for me, bro.
So what
I don't think I'm the only one.
So what do you think? You'd prefer a gym where it's like they're segregated it, so men gym and a female gym? Would you do that? Would you believe in that?
Bro. Nah. They can come, but back in the days, bro. Our time, like, the gym used to be different, bro.
Yeah.
Girls used to come, they weren't naked, bro. Nowadays they just come literally naked, fam.
Yeah. All right. So my gym? There's some that do. A lot of them do that. All right. I'll be honest. The majority of them do that. There's some that actually work out, but the majority they come with the leggings, the tight ones where it's shaped, and you can and it's like they're not even working up a sweat. They're just doing these little
bro.
arching ones.
Imagine you got a daughter in that. I don't want my daughter to grow up like that.
Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying, man. It's an attention world, and they get the attention from sad. That's why these things like OnlyFans do very well.
Content, though, bro.
Appreciate that.
Your content, man.
Appreciate that, man. Keep watching. Bro. Thanks for calling, man.
Keep it up.
Take care.
Yeah, keep it up, bro.
Okay.
Keep it up. But I don't know if you can talk about it, because if you talk about it, even if there's like one or two girls that listen and actually comprehend, then that will make a difference in it, bro. Because it's literally London is disgusting now, bro. Left, right, all you see is joggers, girls bouncing their fat asses and that. It's disgusting, man.
It's gone more sexual. It has. It's it's not good, man.
You can't even walk around with your daughter anymore, man.
Yeah, no, I hear it, man. But I appreciate that, man. Thanks for calling, bro. Call again next time.
All the best. Love you, man.
Keep watching.
Take care, bro.
Take care.
All the best.
Bye. Yeah, he's not happy about the gyms, man. You know what? My gym, the one I go to. All right, so I had that problem, especially in the Pure Gym. When I went to Pure Gym, that was the amount I had to stop going, man. It was literally like you had all the girls there. You had so many tripods with cameras and then filming themselves. And then when you go past, it's like it's just crazy. It's just like you can't even, they just give you this look where it's, I don't know. It's just like you're in the way. Why are you there? Why are you going there to work out? I'm there filming myself. You get that a lot in that gym, in Pure Gym. So I moved. I went to another gym, the Gym Group. Is that the one I go to? Yeah. No, Anytime Fitness. No, the Gym Group. Sorry, go there, and it's much better. But the majority of girls, I would say they do that. If I'm being honest, but there are girls there that work out, that honestly work out, that are working, pulling up a sweat, there for business. But unfortunately, it's their attention. They get it. That's why. But then, is that the girls' fault? Is it if the guys ain't giving the attention, would they be doing it? Like, this is why OnlyFans is doing so well. Yeah, the girls are doing stuff on OnlyFans, but why are they getting so much customers? And these girls that nasty, like this girl was making a business farting in a jar, and people were buying it. These were guys buying it. So she's obviously disgusting for doing that, but there's men buying it. What's that porn star, Bonnie Blue? Bonnie Blue, she's a girl that she's getting millions, I think. She's not even, she's average, but she's getting millions. Why is she getting millions? It's not the women that are paying her, it's the men. So it's these men that give these things attention. And if women love attention for the most part, so if women do see this, they're gonna, immature women as well, they're going to do it because they're getting the attention. So let me keep doing this. And the sad men will keep paying for it. So I think to stop it, you've kind of got to look at the men. You got to look at the women for like having self-respect to not do certain things like that. But at the same time, the men, you've got to stop having self-respect for yourself. Stop paying for OnlyFans. How sad is that? And these girls are getting paid because these sad, pathetic guys are watching this content. You know, you see women in the stream, the gaming channels, and they don't even. Some of them, they don't even. They're not there to play games. They've got the boot pushed up, all that kind of stuff. But yet the guys are going in. Super chat, super chat, super chat. Ching, 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 ching. Is that her fault for doing it, or the guys because they're so? Yeah, sorry. I think there's a little camera thing there that happened. Sorry, if you, yeah, I think I'm back now. Yeah. So, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me just make sure that I'm back. Hold on. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. Right. Yeah, sorry about that, people. Anyway, so yeah, I want to end with this slideshow here. So hold on, let me right, so let me take the number off. Let me put there. This is what I want to end on. Hold on 1 second. Hide show. Let me. Oh, what the hell have I done? I want to end on this question, but what the hell have I done? Hold on. Right. Okay. Was Cypher right? That's how I wanna put this question to people. Right. I don't know who. So I was gonna say who's seen Matrix. Like none of you have seen Matrix, but the Matrix had a scene with a character called Cypher. Now he was someone that was part of Morpheus's crew. He was regretting taking the red pill, and he was like going behind the team's back and stuff like this. But he had this interesting scene. There's so many good deep scenes, and the older you get, the more you realize how deep some of the scenes were. But there's one scene when he's eating with the agent, and he's just like saying, "Listen, man, like I know I'm eating this piece of steak. I know this is chemical information signals in my brain telling me that this is steak and this tastes succulent and all this kind of stuff." But it says something to the effects of after all these years, whatever, ignorance is bliss. And basically he's saying, I wish I hadn't woken up. I wish I stayed in the Matrix where I just settled for these little trinkets and these things, and this all this BS. I wasn't aware. I didn't see the world for what it is. I didn't know what I know now. Is that the easier way to go? Like, was he right in that? Because when he was awake, he was eating like porridge and stuff like this and living a hardship life. But goes back to the Matrix. I remember you saying to the agent, "Oh, make me famous and all this kind of stuff." So he could have been famous. He could have all the money. Now, do people that are awake? Because a lot of you guys are awake. Do you wish sometimes that, man, I wish I wasn't awake to all this? Because I used to think this. I used to think, man, knowing all this stuff that I know now, I wish I didn't. Like this is like a poison chalice at times. Like because yeah, I know what's better, I know what's right, but at the same time, it's kind of harder to fit into this society because everyone else is different. And should I be the same? For me personally, it took a long time to realize no, I'm happy in my skin. I'm happy. Know what I know, being myself. But still, it makes it harder because when you go to work, you realize I don't fit in. I don't fit in a lot of circles. I don't fit in with friends, which is why we're not as friendly as before. I don't fit in the whole way they act, you know. Going out and let's go out, go on a pub crawl and yeah, let's pick up and let's do this and go to another pub and then another pub and then another pub and then another pub and then another pub. Like that doesn't entertain me. This entertains me. Watching a documentary entertains me. Seeing my daughter entertains me and my family. That entertains me. Going out and getting a pint and crisps and stuff like that, and then yeah, we get chips and a falafel wrap afterwards. That doesn't do it for me. you know. So then being aware, it makes it hard because you know this is BS. You know, getting oh, you were a designer, but now you're senior designer. Oh, you were, the manager, but now you're senior project manager. All these titles, they don't mean nothing. It's nothing. Oh, I'm CEO. No, I'm director of I'm head of finance now. Like, so what? And they flex it like it's a thing. You know, they flex it like, oh yeah, I'm the man. What you do? Oh, is that what you do? You do that? Well, I'm senior, head of. Oh, have you seen the new car? The new whatever, insert car name there. That don't mean anything to me. You know how you flex on me? Tell me, yeah, I've sorted out my life where I have to work for any person. No one can tell me nothing. I'm with my family. I have good friends. I live a decent life, but my time is my own. Like today, I may stay indoors or I may go out for a walk. Well, I'll go to the cinema. Still, money's being made. The money's the business self sufficient now. It runs on its own. I'll check in certain times and that. But I'm good. I'll maybe go for dinner later. That's a flex. That's when you're flexing on me. You're not flexing on me by telling me, oh yeah, you're head of. Oh yeah, I'm on six figures, But do you have to go into work? Yes. Do you have to report to someone? Yes. Can you be let go, fired at any point? Yes. 1 minute and I've seen it happen. 1 minute you're employee of the month. Next minute, you've got a meeting with your manager in HR, and it ain't good. You've got a random meeting, 5 o'clock, or no, maybe 4 o'clock on a Friday. You've got a meetings booked in. All of a sudden, your manager and the HR manager. It ain't looking good. It ain't looking good. But what happened, baby? Like last month, I was like employee of the month, man. It was win-win-win last month. This month, this is the unfortunately news you're getting. Do you know what I'm saying? That's not a flex, man. So I'm basically saying, yeah, was Cypher right about all this? Like about living, be a normie again, be one of the worker ants, and just like and like and not be aware. For me, no. It is hard. It is hard when you don't fit in. You do lose a lot of friends. You do get more depressed because you know the world ain't right. So you get more depressed than the people that are still sort of sleeping because you know things ain't right. So things affect you more. But what helps is having things like this where people can get together that think the same. Yeah, we may have our little, we may span off into our own little beliefs and things like this, and some believe this and some believe that don't believe that and whatnot. But for the most part, we know things ain't right, you know. But I take pride in that, and I look forward to this and doing videos where I get out of that, and I know I'm going into my own world. This is like my own world. This is like people you guys are like me, you know. And there, I'm waiting for the minutes to go, but I'm waiting to end. I'm like, when's it 5:30? I just waiting for time to go, man. It sucks. It sucks, but it is what it is, man. But let's round up. I hope you got something from this. I hope you got some enjoyment for this live stream. John, I can't even say that, so I'm just going to say John. I congratulated a woman at a grocer today who said she was on her second day of the job. She thanked me for it. Yeah, well, good on you, man. We'll see if she be how many days she lasts, innit? You know what's funny? It's funny, right? The way you feel in it in the interview, like when you're trying to get the job and you're like literally do anything for them. Like, you say all the scrap and stuff in it. Like, I'll do, I will do anything for like that. Literally giving it all that. Like, yeah, man, I'll work hard, And then like you're there for like a year later, 2 years later, and it's a total vibe. You're like, so I didn't mean swear, but like these flipping mother effers. I can't stand this lot. You know what I mean? It's funny how the magic just wanes off. Because you're trying to. I mean, interviews. That whole concept is BS. Like, you literally, you're not being truthful because you're giving them answers that they want to hear. They don't want to hear the truth. Yeah, I'm here for the job because it's like local to me, and I'll take the 55 bus. It won't take too long to get it, and yeah, you'll pay me enough for me to stay for a year or so. They don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? So the whole interview process is a load of BS anyway. Um, yeah, but yeah, man. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's round up. Let us round up with the comments. Um, Definitely freedom over money. Money comes and money goes. Time, money. Well, sorry, money. Yeah, did I say that right? Money comes and money goes. Time just goes. Time don't. It just goes. You know. Facts. Az. I agree, man. Chat is realistic. Uh, John Paul. We walk down a narrow path. Wish you could share your world with someone. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Thank you. Kofi, love from Croydon. You have to respect yourself enough to know you put value in a company. You can do the same. You can do the same yourself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Value in a company. You can do the same yourself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you do. You're there for a reason. You're not there to make up numbers. They pay you that money because they know you could do the job. It's just the thing is, they don't value you enough. What you do. I mean, I remember when I was working before, I was doing animations, and I remember I wasn't supposed to find out, but I found out that the animation that I built, just that one animation, they were getting them like 5,000 or something like that. No, I think more. I think it's like 8,000 or something ridiculous. It was getting populated into different sizes and stuff, but it was one design, getting different socials, their website and stuff like this. Yeah, that's what they're getting. Yeah, yeah, it was one animation. Yeah, split up, but it was one built. Yeah, like 8,000. Yeah, I get that for that one animation. I'm getting paid like 40 grand a year. You know, just under or just about 2 grand a month. You know, but that one animation, I'm doing that regularly. They don't value you. You're not valued. No way. Because if they valued you to what you're worth, you'll be on CEO money because of the amount of time and energy you give. You know. Uh, ah, yeah, that was an interesting one. Electromagnetic aura. Hey, bro, have you looked into mirrors and portals? I've looked more into it. I'm actually saving that for a later stream. I want to talk about that. It's definitely its own thing. That's going way off. Yeah, that was crazy, man. It's funny actually. The comments were quite funny. Some of them were like, like telling me stories of things that they've experienced. Others thought I was going crazy and insane and just getting old, which was funny. Um, let's see. Uh, there's an interesting connection between plasma energy and black mirrors being the best portals for energy beings. Well, this is yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, when I have that stream, it'll be coming up soon. You definitely enjoyed. Definitely join that one because yeah, your input would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that in another stream. Oh, by the way, hopefully you enjoyed this stream, but just so you know, future streams probably it's not going to be on a Saturday anymore, man. So it's going to be on a Friday or Wednesday or a Monday. Am I got that right? Yeah, or a Sunday. No, probably not Sunday. You never know, but probably not Saturday because Saturday I'm going to be doing this gaming event. So yeah, just so you know. Please, people, as I always say, the HBO special, help a brother out. Comment, like, subscribe. Show the appreciation, man. Give thanks. You know what I mean? And I thank you as well for giving me the motivation, the energy, liking the content, even like the caller I had today. Thank you so much for that. Just knowing that you're enjoying this and you're getting something from this it helps me wanting to do more, build more content, share more content. I appreciate you guys. You make this channel what it is. I love when you have your, as you know, as long as you keep it peaceful, your comments and your back and forth through the comment section, man. I love the interactions, you know, so that's good. Yeah, man. But I hope you enjoyed it. Also, as you know, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I always upload a video. So yeah, the Friday is usually a video or shorts, but Monday and Tuesday, full videos every week, non-stop, never stop. Can't stop, won't stop. No, I shouldn't do a P Diddy reference. Probably not apt. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me just get these. I was gonna do a message. Hold on. I just wanted to say because you had a few losses, man. I couldn't remember the other guy, but yeah, basically, I just remember it's Theo Huxtable, so I tried to get his name. But R.I.P. Malcolm Jamal Warner, he died. Ozzy Osbourne passed away, and also Hulk Hogan, he passed. I know he was a bit of a racist and whatnot. Well, he was a real racist and whatnot, but still, man, R.I.P. Still, you know what I'm saying? You know, we're bigger than that. So yeah, R.I.P. to these people, man. You know what I'm saying? I only mention these people because not so much Ozzy Osbourne, but if I admit the Malcolm Jamal, i.e. Theo Huxtable, the son, and Hulk Hogan were part of my childhood. I grew up with these people. They're a distinct part of my childhood. Remember, I'm 41. So yeah, like literally when Hulk he went to NWO, that was like crazy for me. The Cosby Show taught me a lot of values and things like this. So yeah, man, shout out to them. And yeah, I'm gonna go. I hope you have a good weekend, man. Enjoy. You know, is anyone going out Friday? Do people still do that? I don't know. Are people going out? I'm staying in. I need to get things ready, prep for tomorrow. So I'll be staying in. But if you're going out, I hope you enjoy. I don't know if is that even a thing. I'm sure it is. Sure for me, people like me, the oldies, it ain't. But you know, yeah, man. I hope you enjoy. And yeah, man, have a good week as well. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you again in the next stream. Thanks. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, please. Help me out, man. HBO and all that. And yeah, I'll see you again on the next one, people. Hope you enjoyed. Take care. Peace.